Yo, what's going on, family? This is Trayvon Jones Conscious Talk Channel. Trayvon Jones Conscious Talk Channel. I want to talk about an important subject at this time. Basically, I just want to talk about, should American workers learn Spanish as a second language? And the reason why I titled it is because I just want to get the conversation started. You know, um, I just want to talk about some of my experiences with dealing with people who speak Spanish and just some of the challenges that I deal with because of it. You know, um, if you follow my channel, you know that I'm in nursing. That's what I do. And I deal with all types of people. I deal with different cultures of people, all types of cultures, and for me, dealing with different cultures, you know, there's always, you know, um, you know, challenges when you're dealing with people who speak, different languages other than English, you know, but, we all have one common language, and that's kindness. You know what I'm saying? And people all can understand that, and people can relate to that, and people get it, when you're being kind, and when you're offering them something, or whatever it is, you're taking care of them, you're taking care of their needs, and people are appreciative. That's one of the things that I love about taking care of people, and being in the medical field, is because I enjoy helping people. That's something that I enjoy doing. I've always enjoyed doing that, you know but one of the challenges that I face, is a lot of times with people who speak Spanish. And the reason why I say that, because a lot of times it's that particular group who feels as though you owe them, you know, to speak Spanish. It's like a lot of times you feel like, you're being belittled and put down because you can't communicate with them. You can't adapt to them. People that speak Spanish. And that's where I'm having a problem. Because again, I take care of all types of people. I take care of, Arabs and East Indians, and all types of people, you know what I mean, from different types of places. And everybody has their own culture, and everybody, adapts to things differently, and things of that nature. And that's fine, but again, even when we're not speaking the same language, I'm able, to come across, and people can understand that, hey, I'm here to help them, and they allow me to take care of them, for the most part. But a lot of times when I'm dealing with Spanish speakers, it's always, do you speak Spanish? Oh, well, because my first, response is, no, I don't, you know, and it's like, oh, okay, well, that's going to be an issue. That's going to be a problem. No, it's not. Not for me. It's not. It's not going to be an issue for me. Now it may be an issue for you, because what you're doing is isolating everybody that speaks English, and wanting people to just necessarily just cater to you. You know what I mean? Just want them to just cater to what you speak. And it's like, wait a minute. You know, a lot of times you've raised your family here. You've taken care of your family and raised them. That your grandchildren are here, and you still have not learned English. Like, you haven't learned any form of English. Now, granted, this is the great melting pot. America is the great melting pot. We have different cultures. Everybody speaks different languages. Some people speak multiple languages, or more. You know what I mean? You have people that speak many different languages. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's wonderful. But when you are in Rome, you do what the Romans do. In America, although we are the great melting pot and we speak all these different languages, we have one language that is universal here, and that's English. So I shouldn't have to be condemned because I don't speak Spanish. That's some fucking bullshit to me. When motherfuckers come to me with that bullshit, and like, you know, I worked, one particular night, and I had one particular patient who was, didn't speak, a word of English, older gentleman. And actually, I had two gentlemen that spoke Spanish. One of the gentlemen, although we couldn't speak, the same language, we were able to communicate. I was able to take care of them, and and assist them, however they needed, and everything was fine. We were able to communicate just fine. But then on the other hand, we got this other patient who, whose son, prior to me coming into my shift and getting report, and all this kind of stuff, asking me, "Oh, do you speak Spanish?" I'm like, "No." You know what I mean? And it's always an issue because now this person is not only a racist, but because I can't communicate with them, something's wrong. And it's like, wow, you know what I mean? Th- you know, when I'm dealing with patients and family members who come to me and say, "Hey, do you speak Spanish?" And when I my reply is always no, you know. And sometimes I get smart with them because it's insulting to me for you to even ask me if I speak Spanish or not. You know, because you will be insulted if I say, "You speak English?" Well, why not? That would be something that would be just totally insulting to you. And and my thing is, I'm not trying to come off insulting people. That's not how I like to do things. I don't want to insult anybody. That's not how I do things. I try to be respectful to every person and every individual. But for some strange reason, when I'm dealing with one particular group of people, it's just total disrespect. And it's all because they expect for me to be able to cater to speaking Spanish. And it's no, you need to be catering to speaking English. Now, that's fine that you speak Spanish, but you need to learn English. And the fact that you have not learned English in all this time that your ass been in this goddamn country, you mad at me because I don't speak Spanish? You isolated yourself from me. You just basically say you want to deal with your people. That's basically what you're saying. You don't want to deal with anybody else but your people. And I'm okay with that, because I want to deal with my people. I enjoy being around black melanated people. I do, well, the good ones, not the coon ass motherfuckers who want to incorporate everybody goddamn body and our shit and our situation, not them. But black people that are on the same accord with black power, and loving black and loving self. I'm always down for being around my people. So I totally understand that. But one thing that I don't do is disrespect others. I'm all for being respectful of everyone's culture. But for some strange reason, you get these different groups of people who decide that they want to be disrespectful to you because you can't cater to them, or they want to tell you that they don't feel comfortable with you because you don't speak Spanish. I've had, this one particular resident one time, I was working at this convalescent hospital, tell me, you're a very nice person, in Spanish, as they were trying to speak English as best as possible. But, I'm just basically just letting you know what the person said is, that, you're a nice guy. You're a nice person, but I don't want you because you don't speak Spanish. I can't tell you how fucking insulting that is. And when I almost cussed that resident out because of that, I'm like, wow, the disrespect is fucking real because it's like, okay, my thing is, well, do you speak English? I guess this is where I'm going to have to start going with it now. And I'm going to have to come with the same attitude that these people come with. Like, well, why not? Why don't you speak English? And then we can see the attitudes roar up. But I'm just tired of being disrespected by people who choose to not include you because they just want to deal with their own and want people to cater to them. And here's another thing. Why is it that it's, when I go to different places, you know, it's everything is in English. But for some reason here in California, everything is in English and Spanish. It's never in Cantonese or, Tagalog or, Arab or, any of these other languages. It's just Spanish. And to me, I think that's a bunch of bullshit. I think it should be in English only, and that's how I feel about that situation. I think it should just be in English. Because that's some bullshit. Why the fuck are we catering to you? Because the problem with that, just catering to you, is that you feel like you can just erase the English language altogether, and just think everyone's supposed to, learn Spanish. And I'm all for people wanting to do what they want to do. If you want to learn Spanish, I think that's beautiful. I think you should learn Spanish. If you want to learn French, I think you should do that. Whatever language you want to learn, I think you should be able to do that. But to be forced, or just to cater to all of them speak their language plus English plus some Spanish, and it's like that's beautiful. But Trayvon ain't doing all that. You know what I'm saying? Trayvon gonna continue to speak English. Now Trayvon dibbles and dabbles in Spanish. Trayvon understands Spanish. Trayvon even speaks a little Spanish. You know what I'm saying? But Trayvon's not getting ready to be catering to that. I'm not catering to that. I'm just not gonna do it. Either we all speak English or we're gonna do the best that we possibly can. That's just my attitude. We're gonna do the best that we possibly can. And if you have an attitude with me, that's cool because I don't speak Spanish. That's cool. Because at this point, I'm just like, yo, I'm just gonna have to flip it. Oh, no English? Like you don't speak English? You know what I'm saying? You know, because I don't hear other groups coming at me like that. You know what I'm saying? Even if they're saying it amongst themselves, they're not coming at me like that. A lot of them are willing to work with me, but it's just this group that speaks Spanish that just want to just constantly want to question me and try to belittle me because I don't speak Spanish. Enough of that bullshit. You know what I mean? I'm just saying we are in a land where where English is the dominant language, regardless to whatever language you speak. And I think it's beautiful. All languages are beautiful, but don't down me because I speak English. Don't down me because I speak English. And that's all I got to say about that, family. But anyway, I need you guys to hit that thumbs up, that like button, and that subscribe button. Very important, family. And I will see you all on the next video. I love you. Peace out.